Hi, I'm Joseph with Kinetiko of Magic Valley, and today we are going to learn how to change a pre-filter on a Kinetiko Super Kit. There's going to be a few things you need to get before you do change your filter. One of them is going to be a wrench. This is a wrench that you can get at your Kinetiko dealership if you don't have one. You will need the filter, possibly a little rag just to dab up some of the water that you may spill, and just a 5-gallon bucket. So first of all, let's kind of talk about what we have. This is the Super Kit. This is the pre-filter, and this is the bypass valve. Your bypass valve does three things. You have a colored symbol which is green. That means it is in service. Your hard water's coming in, it gets filtered, goes through the softener and gets soft, and then it comes back out inside your house, it gets softened. You can turn it to red. Red means it turns off all soft water in the home, and then you can also have yellow, which means that is the bypass. So water comes in and it just loops right out of the house. So it pretty much turns off the filter and the water softener. So before we get started, flip this back to green so you can see it properly. So when we change the filter, we're going to have everything on green. You're going to have a couple valves, one in the front, one in the back, with a hose, a 3/8 hose connected to it. Turn your bypass valve to yellow. Put your tube inside of a 5-gallon bucket and let it sit there, and turn on the back of the valve nice and slow. Count to about 5 seconds and then turn on this front valve, and that will allow the air to suck in. Now you're siphoning all the water out of your tube. And just wait probably 2-3 minutes, maybe 5 at the most, and that should siphon all the water out of your housing. Now that you've seen the water coming down, some of the water's out, so you can take your wrench, and your filter housing's got some spines. So this will just go around there, and it will just untwist. And when you untwist, it'll more or less do kind of a quarter turn or half turn. And if you want to, kind of let it hang there for a minute for some of the water to drizzle out so you won't get water on the floor, and just catch it inside your bowl. And you might want to wait there for a minute or 2 or 30 seconds just to drain the water, or you know, maybe you want to squeeze some of it out there. You can pour the excess water inside your bucket. So then you can take your filter, just kind of twists right off there. This is our demo filter, so it's nice and clean, and so we'll put it back in there. So just right in the center, lift up, and it just twists right on there. Make sure it's nice and tight. You got your filter housing or your filter wrench around your housing. Just stick that back up there in there, and it just twists somehow. And then you'll hear it, you'll kind of have the triangles that'll line right up, and you'll know you've got it on right. It doesn't really twist tight, it just goes tight all the way over there. You can use your rag if you want to, and you can just kind of wipe it dry so that when you turn the water back on, you can check for leaks, make sure that the gasket's in properly, and if it's nice and dry, you'll see where the leaks are coming from if you didn't put it on right. So before you turn the water back on, you'll want to turn the valve off in the back. It's just a quarter turn, and then turn the one off in the front. Make sure that that one is off. And then go ahead and turn your bypass valve to the green. And you can do it nice and slow, and you'll be able to see some of the water going in there. So kind of repressurize it, you know, a little bit. And when you hear it all repressurize, just turn that all the way back until you have a green colored symbol. And then if you want, you can take this out of your bucket. You can kind of go that around there a little bit at a time. You kind of tie that up and let it hang there if you want. And that's how you change your Kinetiko pre-filter on a Kinetiko Super Kit.